Abusia ye tin sem bebre omo say titi nyankopon oduma nkoma twedi ampon na afa di ababa Old Testament New Testament na ya baba Muhammad Jesus twa mu Krishna mu ne omo keka. We have millions of virgin birth. Eye nyame baako na asema na nyame ana Moses ni Abraham no mosom no sa nyame na anoda so wo sesi ye wo nyame dada na ye wo nyame fufuro bi ana sen na ye bedwen sa asem kase we hu because sesi ye confusion na ye basa ye nyama ye pinso intiri sesi ende no ye wo one of the biggest omo no mo ne me start ye omo abo me chi dom bo me ho ban de keka ka ho nyina omo aye ene me besi nemre ya platform ya aye kakaka ye da so ye de ewosui ono no what platform you so. I welcome you to another episode called Revelations. We are the biggest, we are the largest, we are the highest, we are the greatest, we are the tallest African spiritual platform. We are the mother of all spiritual platforms. I'm Labraska, the sound goddess. The man who made that name is here today. I am Maame Grace de Duako. I am the true bloodline. I am the spear of destiny. Hey, misime tumi abomidinya maboso aso. Na me da so bo. Senka midin eko face yi levi anka Ghana for mo ho atom. Me man krakra bi akwaba. I cherish you, my people. You make this platform the biggest. Today we have the biggest on set. Enti ye ba be ka nyame no nyame dada nyame foforo. Nyame dada na no nyonam. Hey. Let's welcome Papa. Papa ye mo akwaba kese pa. I hope so be any agenda. Oba ya nti ene waba. Baba kan nyame ye be fifi efunu asene ye ni asene hu samba papa ye hu wache obi anso hu wache ti me pese obe take advantage we now they achia ahwefo no they stayed with the platform and it's now bigger than you can think of. Inti I want you to appreciate them, greet them, tell them a few things because they've missed you and sana ya ba topic na nkasa so
me cheti for ni adofo my ade sabi empreduasa yesu konfo a watena ho a yare ni ho a ma konfo foforo abeto no yin ni boniaye mabbo Maame Grace achidom Maame Grace so de why say busua ba kope so mabbo na achidom dia na me de na ase ani kabia na ma obi otim bia na sabi me so me kwa achidi kakra ko ka banku kakra fe na banku no makan wi a abene a machiche enti na masoma baso ti Maame no adarom
yeah ya mo akwa abakese pa we appreciate you and we appreciate your support and everything your guide and you say na kwahana I do appreciate all that. Now answer the abeko topic ni so there are few random since we have become the mother of all spiritual issues no assembly wo honom na efa spirituality ho we ask questions uba hankoten there waba hampo membisa ohwea obi abekasa na maame we enim so betume bisa papa ya sam so wembisa no papa and then me bisa questions and crofo de soma me like niama koso social media my office about say headquarters o omo de beba ho wonta de shem eye one thing that makes you significant like different obia ebebo waba so se wama sorry aye kese na eye wonta de shem of late na better it is a fashion battle so we want to know wonta de shemu no eye fashion branding and also say eye mandatory baby wugina ewo honhum mu no ntade na wo hye and they are just fashion or branding.
But you better say question na mebu say tie for mu busa sa question say police ni ahoma branding and say mandatory.
Police ni ahoma no ye mandatory na enye branding ti enu nti no ne obi anko challenge de ebo no no an ebo no aha
but oduru rank bia wo chenye ahoma no
o che o ko na ni ma na o
chenye ahoma no esunu soja ni a wo ye air force esunu soja ni a wo navy ena esunu soja ni a wo ye land soja wo nyina wo uniform ba kwa mo hye nso obi aduru ni field wo different uniform mo hye navy for she blue and white na air force for so to be she blue sa but ne soldier force so de omo she green ne de dem matare nya fashion so mo come ne osibo beef steady me ne osibo beef atare bi enu me she yesunsu matare debi e ya atare e normal atare a metimi ye mi bibia but you soon atare a ya mama mandate say ye wo time ni time ma me hye ye wa atare bi kura wo sebi mpedua sebi ekro me hu oba ni kwa se me hye agi se di be boso me antimentari nya fashion ntina won hia se obi shamatare ni bi debi
they are purely spiritual.
Yes, purely spiritual.
Why na inspire santa?
Say na make us say so oya dear what we drew Old Testament anymore. Now what we drew was spirituality ma. Woni misa atare we friend dame dame. Tuntum brisi ade apama wa ye ne dame. Ni na ya ade a ewo trosem nim. But then say my dream said I will not give out a lot of quotations because a man first start isuame. They follow me blindly. Odi for kwabrese ma pamatari we hye no. Me kwa kopem bia hye. That's the mistake. And they say India ni oba obi kruso. One say India ni wato obi kruso da. India ni bia no wuto obi kruso. Eti say ahomakoko yi a mehu say Christopher started the church obi a so e Christo ni so da ahomakoko na church say mesere. Jewfo and a Christopher Jewfo and a Hindu and omo da ahomakoko church monsa. Jewfo common time Christo ni uni tumi so da ahomakoko church wonsa. O foundation e Christo ni, o foundation e Christo. Christo so hia bibia bompa e kire ne fa ne din no ebe ye adwuma. Christo anka nchi obi aso fa homa kokko nchikire ne nsa. Eti se me hu Christo forum da homa kokko chikire mo nsa. No nipa ne ono da homa kokko chikire nsa so ri preko. O da homa kokko chikire nsa so ri beef a maintain se. Because you Hindu ni a unfa unri beef. You don't eat meat, raw meat, you don't eat meat. Red meat unni. Eti amanfo bibiri di yade musio problem mu say bro mu kro mu nyima de kro adibi o mehu bi o mu yebi adibi o mehu bi o mu yebi adentia waye aboa ne nti no ene me so be ye beboa me but unnim kwankura nipa fa so ana nsem o kagu so ana rituals ana mamre ne amane ne ayeye de o ye ma de no awve ba jwat mention
meti ase
eti na wo se nkofo bebiri suame na manfo so nam de adoma nam.
But say obi sia na obi di adoma nama na unim adeko afre ono nso ne adoma how would you know say sia
di pakro na o di adoma ne nam no me check adoma kore sen ne ho style ball na bomu ata na hye no height ni length breadth ni nyina ye check you mamba to what them journal say you don't follow things blindly. Some man for baby so musu so matonzium omo YouTube channel legu enti ade no obi nim de obi di ye o sana tie Maame Grace enti ye nsua nipa ye hwe nipa dina na boy but ye nsua ni fully otem to benya problem
na obi sua atade a wo hye na se dia wo ye won kokowa mu no onima and dia ntim so be na be ba
because atade na me ba kwa kopam no onima mamra me ye ma atade no style am shata mi prumu ha many times some that are nation obi be shaba takari o pruba takari mu je so apru ne batakari mu en kare tita konfo no mabene no o pese wo wa be bo pru ne batakari mi ensa se na wo afiri batakari na babo en obi so opa mi susu matare be no so that are na hye o prumu sei asema na kan ansa da biura wo don sa benkum ne dikan wura ma na adun sa di fa ne dikan wura mu nyina wonim enso so osua.
Now, you are watching the biggest and the largest. And the next question is this. Ye na ye nim say obofu penyi AJAGURAJA and now the yejuma or ho ne ho ye.
Ne ho ye pa.
Okay, great. See, I know people are thinking or asking questions about the locks on your head.
Yes. Okay. My mama say o se mi gina mi ti. Me mama tifu afro. All right. Me ti no me nya daje mama ti because baby am ti ni nkran. Because se me ba ba ya baby am ti ni me nje obi a wo ni se bi pa me nya me ti wi da akoya ade. Eti age se me bank na me da ba salon ya ba ohuru ya ba emsi. Afeti na start ibubu. Me nya daje ma no. That is why I lock my hair. Se bia make my dwadi make my bibia no egu ho saa. And no be ya bia bosu mienu bia no aya ase no. Eti locking of my hair ni nya de bia say e mandatory say force say papa na say me lock biti. Me ana ma lock biti no. Se bia de me ebubu no. Na ebubu dodo.
Nti say ye tintintin adankwa ma
me twa. Ya bi mi ntwa. Ye tintintin me body 7.
Ah, obe
body 7.
We are something.
me something but me Nazareth ni so no watu hu asiwa manyankopon.
Okay.
Utu hu susu o manyankopon utiwi na dia dance say we Nazareth ni wonom sa me nom sa anansa ndending. Ade bia Nazareth ni bia nyi bia menye. Aha, ti betum hu asiwo ama sunsum na me de ne ya adwuma no.
Nti nyo no share wo say.
Anyo no share me say.
Untade a wo hye no. Untade hyem. Eye sunsum ne na hye wa na say.
Sometimes or director will say pamwe.
Sometimes or director will say pamwe. Inti
sometimes with me vision na ma pam anaso with me share spirit no share satare na makopam
na wa hye just o pesa wo hye inti no share be kire
to with me share spirit no o satare na makopam the same thing to be sorry no papa na ma ye rough sketch na me ma me designer no it will share so be shebi
inti sesia no we want to know whether obofu penyi AJAGURAJA or shifty ana or ye de ote no anote like the laws and the
on shifty emra no de ama wo na
no eno ana sese udifo no matter
what na say Maame Grace say bi me sha ase no se bi buru se bi kronto wadaro ma hu na me ni kapre fa de say de me ni kapre ntina na me na sisi fom isi nyame ya hira me adam na da sisi fom a simple question.
Ono ne mbra
emrano
na obedi so enya ne awopɛ
emrano. That is why ma be gidin ma be kesi a chen nipa bibro mu di mani because baby wo mbe nya ahode a na ne wura film ni wura film ho.
This comes to the next question. Sesi ano say papa na hye wo mra the way you should dress na ne mbra so on sesam said de ote a note a. You went to China and you were in the shorts and the kambu.
Me pacho me mara ne se me hye sofotade a de bia maka me hye sofotade a me hye mpaboa. Soja ni ntimi hye soja tare hye chalewoti. Ana soja ni a wo ye soja ni akọ soja training no. What because all the 90 ekọ. What mean for 90 enko e ka say checkpoint. Semini even me wo eastern region me need to me say me shampaboa me free Accra come to me shampaboa.
Oh okay,
I'm telling you slippers go be kemu me wo change of clothes go be kemu the minute I roll with me shampaboa.
Oh okay,
but the minute I me share sa atade we no me need to me say me shampaboa asemi many
we need to understand so
man can so many times my dear.
We are revelations.
Yes. Me took on ya me to shampaboa. Me chim paboa. But se me shamatade and I need to give respect and reference to my clothes. I didn't mean shampaboa.
Okay, and they were my hu niama obetumi aye when won hye wo mpaboa so that ye hia wo say wo ya.
All right.
Ya dream be ye steady.
Me shatade we am to me fa me nsan to oba ko. Me shatade abo mu we am to me hage oba. Me shatade wo abo mu we si ya. Se me ba maame say wo je me ba de akọ ni ma ya aka say a. Me to me mu nkotodwe we tatare we mpanacho. Me shatade we am mu nkotodwe mani pada tani bia. Ye bekum ya yenkume. Me shatade we ya no bi bomi a obehunhono. Eti ye wo mra wa atade no ho. Ba me wro se bu nkotodwe wo ba ni da. Upon me AJAGURAJA movement nyina. Me shatade no. But the minute I me shatade police need to only say police need to be in call.
Oh hagi ni po o she ni uniform.
Police
and then as Sunday
amini abra wo she ni che. Oba ratwo. IGP hu oba indict. Ya ono me bu a police ni shatade o timi nye. Police ni shatade na bo na sumu a wawu. But one shatade to because say no o morphed to na so police ni. What do we need to etete ho? Eti atade no akwa ese madwuma matade. Madwuma matade ni timi mfa fi nka madwuma matade.
Oh okay, nti atade no na mmra no wo ho.
Atade na mmra no wo ho.
Na say we atade na say you are.
Me atade na me show ordinary dress on fa me ho.
Oh betimi ate asim.
Oh betimi ate asim sese.
Wo sha ordinary dress no na say bibi.
Ma ordinary dress akwa eyi ase. Me sha African wear man ate asim so.
Aha, nti
adentia. Wo se me kwa eyi ase na ye ni di a me sha gown. To be gu me nima so eyi na se. Obetisi mi suma yidi nsogu mu ye normal ma ye na se dani asore.
Oh,
I'm telling you. me team and then go for da for muni sit here na see e so papa tie see
oh
go say poto
what was we den
oh o say ade bia me kwakoye woni din mu
call what in the image
yes ti China no me kwakogima home
enye na sem
I can work anything I want. So I say draw squad am de be na ntem fa no. Eti adwuma bia woni mra. Eti me be revelations are me be because of AJAGURAJA. Anya kwabena siama. Eti me fa tie and die betra. Ada Roma.
Matthias say we want to understand.
And they obi busam say tuntum na wo ta hye no. Is it mandatory? Yes, me a Tuesday born. Every Tuesday born. Also touch it tuntum. Yes. And number 2, white and your victory. So be catch yourself white a victory or white a weakness. And your victory. Adentia. So be call war. A man you look war about surrender. Then on this post a wave.
White.
That's it.
You are watching the biggest here in Chasu yet because the fake grand about topic no. And then we are going to talk about Nyame Dada, ni Nyame Fofro, the gods yewo Israel for Nyame, no China for Nyame, Nyame ba akune bo ye na. This is what we are going to discuss. Inti answer ni ebeti esi ho no. Wo she papa obofu panyin AJAGURAJA atade de ene mi bi so ono ankasa asem we nya wo de a we ono nasem ono ofiri Nyame ben ho.
Funny enough, Onu Nyankopon da. According to Bofupenya AJAGURAJA, was say above 47 pen and Nyame me and you. Yes. The busa is several. Also, Onu Nyankopon korada. Onu Bofupenya AJAGURAJA ko hu Archangel Michael da. A rank. Wo bi ye adwuma o Jubilee House and nkyere se wo hu nyanado da. Ebia no oye boy wo ho. Ebia no oye cleaner. O paper toilet so. And so ubusa na water ga che so oye Jubilee House. I don't know both AJAGURAJA to be kira me kwankora bonsam fa so oye ku no. Bonsam di Nyankopon di na be da abofo no. Se nya me se. O de me yes second in command. Eti mu nyina mo nso me. Toko be be si bia yenko. Ana Michael so se nya me nka asa. O ka sa abofo dia ka no mu Nyame ti Nyame nka komedi bonsam achi.
You want kan omote.
Omo masters, omo superiors. A rank.
A rank.
But for Penya AJAGURAJA the superior friend L Sawantola.
Hey, that no mudi na ehu za.
L.
Me hu L.
L Sawantola. Ja for ni asojafo, L for ni empanyimfo no. Ti bofu bia ja eso ni dinsu so jani.
Oh, okay.
Yes, bofu bia ja eso ni din bia so jani. And L ni your masters. And about L Sawantola so ono so master. Kwa kosi customer caster so mo hwa bofu 2 million so. Kwa kosi Michael so. Etira me ti so bi so the Metatron na ye adwuma na no ho ye mesere. Cause Michael kura no AJAGURAJA bofu so wo hu ni da na Metatron.
Metatron bigger
Metatron
than
is God.
Metatron they said he said no. When he was raptured. You are watching the biggest. Into no to see what AJAGURAJA asem wo hye na taade mu. Me na me Maame Grace me minim so onim. Me see onu wo firi he na se firi potin.
And I'm so make sure say he is part of the heavenly host. But on who Nyankopon da.
On ben sa level.
There be on men sa level as the seraphims. The ka say Nyame o te kerubim so. On say o artist obi aka say Nyame o te kerubim so. Yes.
Kerubim and seraphim.
Omo ni abofo mo be Nyame pa. Eto omo no mehunu Nyame. Abofo 7 ko mo hu Nyame anim da. Kerubim no mu kura no. O hu Nyame anim because Bible so kuta ntaba nsia. Mienu kata nanim se be wo hu Nyame. Wodi mienu tu, wodi mienu akata na ho.
Nti sese Nyame ben na ono ne ho abofo bebrebe. Eno na ye ba wo topic ne so.
Mama nka se ma ko nkira. Ye ni Nyame ba ko. There is a difference between Jehovah. There is a difference between Elohim. And there's a difference. Oh, back on here. Jehovah, Yahweh. Elohim, Jehovah, and Yahweh. One moment I'm saying, but at a time. After millennia of years, yes, sir. Mabaku be take over. The IGP does not serve the political party. He serves Ghanaians. So no matter the president that is being appointed or being voted for, the IGP is doing his work. It's about for no one who ni nyamia edi baba besusuo. Wadwuma na yede ama wo no, eno ana wo ye. Ti Elohim, Jehovah, Yahweh, omo different entities in yensa. You can also call them the Anunnakis.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know. Ghana for adwumunyam sabi ebimu adwumunyam bie to the extent you be can Anunnaki and once. Yes, I will show you about.
Oh, we've been talking about this.
So, na make catch no. Omo ya nyame miensa omo rule. It wait 10 year by we ya na we take over. Sa
265.
Sa
2000.
2 million. 2 million something years. Na ba kwa take over. And utra busa say incarnated no Yakopon na take over no. O ya ade na wakum. I am suspecting say nyame no ne 10 year ba wie ya mafofra take over.
Anuntina
sisi otimi didi Yakopon atem na ohwe onfiu. It's like this time around nyame no wo so no wo abotre. Moses mu time nyame no wo so no ni abotre. Tira no obi atimi di nkwase asem na ofa no ho adi. Because sasa nyame na ti so ga idi ami ntimi nku nipa over 2 million no want to ko hu. Bible so say obi otwe sika no wo sika. Ete ye de na idi ami obi amonitu anku no.
You are watching the biggest so. Say sa nyame asem ni sa nyame asem.
Because what's the deal with nyame bia country bia sum ni bia no. Country ni munipa se nyame no. Adu nyanko so. Buddha nanim ti say Chinese for. Krishna nanim ti say India for. Mesopotamian gods no. Omanim ti say dago omanim ti say Mesopotamia for no. European gods. European gods only momo. The depiction of Jesus, almost draw Jesus, almost say Europe before. Now Jesus or a brony and also a Jew. Jesus a Jew. It I don't know draw Jesus a Maya, won't draw ni say Jew. Now draw it to say Italy. So I call him the European God.
So I don't know almost say the omuchuro ba na enyo no.
Entitie me. Enyame bia hu ni panim se omunche ye den na Bible can say momra. Me metima fro grace. Obunfu. But ma wakoda fro grace. So obunfu a. Bitimi frame me maame abrada de. But me makora ntimi frame me maame abrada de. Awon fe bat what? Iti Nyankopon na enyo ni abofo na ekasa. Wase momra. Na yembo nipa se yesu ban ene yense so eno no da ho. Okinkan kwa che wose nipa ba be yesi yemu baako. Maame Grace. Nipa ba be yesi yemu baako abehu papa ene bone. Enti se be ya nipa on trusted danti. Emma ni nfie nye sen.
ABC 72 ABC.
Eti mi busa question say why na Nyankopon no mo kasa. As at that time na Krishna wo. Because enye Israel fo Nyankopon na bo India fo. Nyame bo soro ni asase na India wo. Also wo per research and you have spiritually powerful to call you research.
No, there be na nyame
boss
na India wo
na India wo owo no fa the free garden of Eden mu no wo de ko to India. Anything India for so mo. The Bible na yekuta na nya wiase nyina Bible. Ayeye nyame edi na chi ni Bible ne twere woma. India for so wo mu book.
Nti yen Ghana.
Mesopotamia for so wo mu book.
Ene de ehi.
The Dead Sea Scrolls.
So meba wo dey say onim say Ghana e we levy issues and all that. I'm looking for that God. Our God. So I ask him question.
Because said that the advanced countries, you know, they wrote everything down on tablets, stone tablets. But Africans, we never wrote anything down.
We started that in
Egypt. That is called the Egyptian hieroglyphics. They wrote it on walls. But Ghana want the culture.
But so it's the same people that came to this place.
Then Egypt for me and why I say for.
Yen.
There be only a harm I say for.
As our case as same.
Yes. Etina before ya konkonsa for. Yes. Na Bible kan want it. Or see ham kohwe ni papa de gya so. No what that sorry what domain no. Was say ham obesum nuanom. Europe ni America. Tini ye sumo mo no.
Nti sa case na yen ya.
Dan yen jira before ya konkonsa for bi o meka se yen kohwe. Na ka TV Joshua wa fe na nkrofo sere. TV Joshua wa fe na nkrofo so yegu na ni mase. Ama wiase fo nyina agya som. Broni bia wu na ko di sebi nyam emfa sama. Minim de ono na mini hobi. Enti TV Joshua ye no krese nya no kre. Papa na wu aso hwase na bibifo sia som so mfiri nyankopon. O ka se broni be sa. Sa na bibifo te pull him down syndrome. Pull him down spirit.
Eye case no na
eye case. Nyankopon kai. O so ye be suma mrofo. Nya nti na fira se kwatete mrofo so se toilet no. Broni akokora nya gunu ho na bibidi ete. Nikura mu broni kura nte. Wo bibini na kwate.
Na ya platform bi so na yenya ayi asofo different so almost nya yen ne ha massive.
Bible say Mizrim. Ha massive for bo Mizrim wom. Mizrim yadan, Mizrim ni in English yadan.
No.
Egypt. So the real Egyptians, they were not white, they were dark. They eradicated the real Egyptians. And the more who almost say Egypt, true Egyptians. The true Egyptians were dark.
So say who is our God? And I ni bikura.
And I make sure was saying, if we knew our God, can say?
Into how do we know him? Where
how
is he?
How would you know him? You would never know him.
How? Why?
How? Because our God is not that powerful.
It's not. Why?
The other gods were powerful.
Because?
So they subdued because of worship. If a God will become powerful, it all depends on how his people worship him.
Tell the God that
is why Nyankopon nya bere say, "Wa nsum no do be kobonsam dem." Because the minute we cease worshiping God, he ceases to be big. His authority diminish.
Ade be nipa vibrate wo so de lawu.
And wo ye program we na nipa mehwa. Also no abemabu. But wo ye na nipa 50,000, 100,000 within 1 week. Hey, Maame Grace, e hye me nkura se me nkoso dam ye. E ti na Nyankopon aye ne se. Wa nsum ya me do be kobonsam dem.
Obo ne ho ban.
E fa no ban. Obasum no onsum no ye Nyankopon. But what's this sum no? Adena every day was about 4 to do man. The more they worship, adore,
the more powerful he
becomes. The more powerful he becomes. And they said they would car catch. Now would idea but you say I'm a time you school no. Obi baje ke fa ho to form. Because obi prakra mfa no.
You are watching the biggest. Your friend is saying abodi ene
abodi ni mrane
de peje ni pe no na fa David anko aba.
Ade no mpese obeyi kura beyi.
See, my problem is why our God is not powerful.
Because they subdue. Broni di kind of film bekan. Broni said as at that time, now your God is very powerful. That is why they eradicated the Romans, eradicated the monarchy of Egypt. It's after Cleopatra. That's all. Yeah, Pharaoh be more Egypt because the pharaohs were very powerful. The pharaohs were like God. That's why they subdued the Egyptians because the Egyptians were very powerful.
So Mark, as Egyptians you see today, you see them no more.
Yes.
So see, is there a way to so
no.
right now we are like orphans
because of Didi. Sunsum Didi. Sunsum baby a tree cow. Sunsum baby your car engine. Obeko. Etina so bi so wo ye konfo no ote isle gona me catch them say wo ye fraud. Dabi. Untimi nya konfo nta untimi nya mala mo nta isle gona.
E bia wa ye sound proof.
Dabi. Aye for the spirit bo be gina. Enti wo study on so bi o indulge in spiritualism o penwia bebre o penwia o da abrosan so. Enti obi yes spiritualism no da dantia mu a menji wonni. The kind of question actually playing. Because soon the catch you said there be. Oh yes, spiritualism now you're head of the spirituality. Yeah, also double science. You know, yes, spiritual. I didn't know quite for me can't say about quite wrong. A man for be busy quite for quite schedule. Quite need be no quite and yes, schedule no magic. A mistake in a quite for you, but a minimum. What could sit down or people so? Me boy. O call Easter, quo. And we sit down with people so now houseboy back could take boys' quarters on the main house. When is a spirit be fast dying alpha. Now I just schedule or just is I want to mean them. I didn't think Canada or this the same scarcity and do to them. Now how do you do to mean them? It is soon to me be fat dying. What them? No go far home for frabba. No ma fat dying. It will be one home you know. There's going to mean none of them. I don't know what if you are abandoned any panty if you are soon be fear. Because I home pepe poso. It's now yes, you make a bomb by so copy poso. What is so cast predators or bider? A copy poso, or confirm most in Ilia, or copy poso, okay, say, a copy poso, entirely such a copy poso, or copy poso, more selling a member cast or copy poso. Larger than Yamaka or copy poso. Check here. No, Johnny copy poso. Uganda call people so. Ube come back be a diffu be a Uganda call. Not like that the people so the war sheep a soldier for 50 ban was show mu. No 50 ban was show mu. Bible so not the people so. Ja home people so. And we could see die or people so. And we ja ho their house boy back wa. Was so there the boys quarters are. What they a for ma or mom to pa no won kokko ni atadwe for no eba e ko no order yi no home na fafi no. Cause obi antim. And a home be a few be a winter or study. A few granted to pay few fears.
And yeah, one your mind never say.
Boba Banbosina and one snack a scene be a wood of form. Who be a toilet to be what? If it never be a take over. Also, on Tiffy mana and 10 times at if a fear. Sana home. I don't think I will feel a butcher for be free, a butcher to me traffic. What's the deal? We say about chief will be more try to musi danya or more chance and musi dana ka will want to be be take you over. And until now we ye about chini now what dying or Ghana no be antima. I was all my order not to be a so candle back with him and opinion number
to appease them so they don't take over.
Say be ya there be so also candle whom himself in particular.
That's what I'm saying, Eja.
Soja pe onimso bitifio.
Yes, say efuo kura wo do na bibi wo mu a wo ko soja wo mu a no mo say nipa ben.
Eti na hie efuo.
Omo say nipa ben. You are watching the biggest.
Enu nti na Nyankopon no wo pepodo so mo su ko hu say da eja ehye. Na nchekere de ehye. De bia wa soja.
Nyankopon soja.
Ah wa soja.
Say media Ghana ene e bibi man na hia me. Sisi ya Nyankopon ya
Ghana we are lost. Ghana we are lost.
Why?
We don't even know the God we are serving.
So why? What do we do about this? It's serious.
Listen, there's a war going on between good and evil. You need to make your choice. You need to know where you are. It's either you are for good or you are for evil. You can't be in between.
No. So where do we belong right now?
The person needs to make an individual choice, my dear.
Inti Nyankopon bie ni kurom hanom a obehwe ye so ode ye nyina bedi na chi akọ.
Nyankopon bie nu kurom ase ode obi ekọ ba bia. nyankopon bia ni ko do bia ko ba bia enu nti na otento kwasie be ku ato akone no otemte kwasie be ku ato akone wan fa ho angoja bibia se wo nyame ba ko obo ohwe Ghana so na ye nyina som no oboa bebe
na nti na bibifo so sesi ye de na ye be ya som na ye som nkrofo ye be jai
bibifo no ade na powerful ni nyina na mrofo na befa ko
ebi tete se ma ye hu obi be ka se mo ka
abusuma kese ni nyina na ehiri na mrofo no de ko ye die tira no wo pesikadwa die tira no wodum so mo chi sikadwa wo bi ba mo chi sikadwa asantefo no sakọ ji sikadwa ba ye why were those so interested in the golden stew
ye baka say ye gold ntia
maybe spirit na wo golden stew ni mutira no mani abre
nti sesi pa ye ni da so ye den
ye ni da so ni say obepe ba bi di ho adjoin
individual affairs
yes.
Battle ni nye kuro
ni da bi fa ho fa ye ba ye election awurade nyankopon wona mpe ba bi fa ho fa ni pa ni nim say nya do obetima wi ni ade obekun no okun wi a say na obefa
na okun ayen ni na eye election
phobia ene wo talitare aba nso ene kwasia bia betima kun Auntie Grace kwasia wo mo brother jibi fokoro bi kun ato akone
okay say ye pese ye hu anyame no ne awaka de oruli nyame dada eni nyame foforo
no ana se wadaro meburu wadaro meson kuro bia wo ni nyankopon kuro bia
ina ye de enya bi
na ye wo bi ba ye tra ho ma mrofo ne befa ne koye
na ti okoro no ye de
ana mda kwakọ chichoro mu kuro no
on ba bium
na obepe den na ni aka na ni kan nke bi ni
my details
do you know why I torrentium ta to mrofo chen before ni ye nyame no no omo ye blood testing gods ana mrofo no be form ko omo kuro ti no wodi omo nya saa no
nti odi omunya no
sa boa omo nyame bia di unya no sa boa wo Israel for nyame be na neku na nya nyame na Abraham nyame Isaac nyame na neku omo enye omo ano mo ye ton omo ono anya nyame na na ma na buka ndeza be form nyina ko e de omo ko ngwa so musa ko yi omo enye nyame na na Jacob koma Egypt se on ko sum Egypt Jacob wu ye na Egypt Pharaoh ye Israel for nkwa enye nyame na nyame bia take something from you and gives you something in return
sir
nothing for free. Not take something from me.
Nothing for free.
No, there's not. What is for free? Auntie Grace. What is for free?
Na nyame be ni na wabo me aba asase.
Oba di ama na wo di ama wo kira wo di ama wa be no di ama no abe no di ama wa ma no hwe wa so o ma no bi so peda bi obo no. Wo twabele ma wo twabele ama wo. Wo ti be pae wo.
Oh, free ones wo.
Free ones why? Enemrem.
Free ones.
Room go ba na o say oh get we do net no one dey sika twa the case ka wo boa wo calculate o twa case ka 200 Ghana 2000
bosome
wo calculate wo beje ni ma me amini blade ni ma me amini hibaro ni nua be ma the span a shade asumu yi na span na ko wura na sum ase wo be ka kire wo no ye mehwe nyankopon bie no ma obi bia wanyi something in return
nyankopon
AJAGURAJA bofo eba AJAGURAJA movement won by but he needs something in return,
which is
blood. That is why I sacrifice bull and sheep actually every 2 weeks.
Papa, tell me, what do you know about archons?
I prefer not to say.
You prefer not to say?
Yes.
Why?
It is not my field.
It's not your field.
Yes, please. I know the Emigani. What the Emigani amount. You know, there are some things better left unsaid. And you know your people. You be spiritually inclined to know a lot of stuff. So sometimes don't teach everything.
I shouldn't teach it. I'm teaching everything.
No. And say so be here wand to be catch us Auntie Grace we am going. But chair wand crystals. And you we are not dream be that level. Is a man for starting from before.
Oh, na numpo de say
and I make sure say na dream ye. You can't be a before you want, you can't be a witch you want. W stands for what? I stands for what? CD stands for what? T stands for what? H stands for you know be na dream be. Odaroma. No me bu o ha no. what they are too heavy. Nipa pe omo mo she credical. Wo she wo suit. Wo she blue. You from Kwankwa do bi asofo. Ah, Kwankwa do bi.
Unim se me wo bi ana.
Da bi ni so beto de wo Kwankwa do bi sofo. Ade ntia. Sa Kwankwa do bi sofo no. Ono I know wasoma na wa ama no.
Okowu ho.
No wasoma Kwankwa do bi so won ko hwese missionary a. Okoye wa ama.
Na wakwati wa on the abuburo ni dini.
You're from Kwankwa do bi asofo.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. You are one person and I mean say you will talk about icons. I'm surprised you don't want to talk about them.
I don't want to talk about them. I refuse to talk about them.
Any particular reason?
Maybe I'm scared.
Maybe you are scared.
Yes, please.
You've been truthful.
Yes.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Ebusia, ye hwe nyame na ya hwe kwan e befa so a ye benya favor bi na bibi man afa ye ntoma pa efra because papa ye wo bibia o. Asase ni fifi minerals.
Asase ni fifi minerals da be na ye di enantwe ni nwan ko ma nsu bi e wo Ghana.
But do we have to do that, Tanzania?
Do that. He has given you the minerals.
Are you saying, sir, the only thing that will make us powerful as Africans is blood? Why?
Country be or powerful be your blood. What made the British powerful? War. And what happens when there is war?
People die.
Thank you. What made the Americans powerful? What makes Israel powerful? Hamas of one side. Become powerful. So many of the gods, they demand blood. Some demand human, some demand animal.
I know. Okay. We won't push
it. Powerful.
This is why I feel that it is not
Germany. Why would Germany for you?
Yes.
The percent of Hitler.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Jin to say it's the creator, but rather the rulers of this universe.
And I must make sure say there's a difference between the All Father, the creator.
Does he also like blood?
He loves blood.
How?
How was I saying? If he didn't love blood, why would he tell us that nipa ye born to ba be ku nipa nyina was na born na furo no ku omu nyina born ne koye?
But what did he say creator ne kan yes aden?
Were we not lied to?
Maybe sasa what did he say creator?
That is what we know for now.
So did he create us to be killing us?
Why do you rear animals?
So that we are
why
animals.
Why do you rear animals?
Said there be obeton bi no why we be so. You are watching the biggest. We are humans and I rear animals, but Nyankopon dey no boy.
God does not see us to be they see us to be pets.
That's me waka do.
And no mu
but they want us to worship them.
Yes.
If we are nobody.
Don't you want your dog to work for you? Don't you want your dog to bark?
So we are their dogs.
Krama uja krama na dwan nyume na wo mpa. Ubunfu krama wo humfa so pa ne se ma menton.
Yeah, krama.
Yeah, pets mom. We are nothing in their eyes. We can't go natural plane. One day nyame to be kunipa 70,000 because David akwa kan nipa. Just 3 hours. We kunipa 70,000.
That's all about for
now. Now me me busa question say. Accra Sports Stadium kura capacity of 40,000. 3 hours but for kunipa 70,000.
So about for your friend is saying.
Minimum sister. But for Bible say na but for ni dani na ni kire Jerusalem. Yakopon ka chen say yeyi. Pono wonsa. Wo hwe ni peti sa. Show. When I'm on theater. Show. Why? I don't know nyame no Bible no pe buja sa.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I am feeling that there is some powers behind that.
Somewhere to try Agag. Bible says to try Agag when you mean. Or ye then. What you try Agag when you mean. So Satan 10 commandments about that shall not care. I mean somewhere then. Or ye then. David. Saul says David the person war in the bar. One go to try Palestinian folk or foreskin. Or per 100, David demanded 200. Some has had 100 account bonus. Yami David then. And ye day na Solomon Safi don't soon yango movie, on soon Israel for Yame, or Besso Markham. Obesum assurance.
That guy no so do yadi.
The first occult, that's the second occult grandmaster, sorry. Moses was the first occult grandmaster, Solomon was the second. That's what we call, I will teach your people about the magical Kabbalah. The Kabbalah.
Another difficulty.
The Kabbalah, I will teach them about the Kabbalah. Why? The cast will be an occult as the same. What you see on TV and I was yes, that is not a cult. Well, the bishop started according to I
have been with
her. So movie, Nigeria for movie, you pay Jimmy for fancy serious. Canayo, we kill you. Then ya Canayo pros who will be out a movie.
I'm you are watching the biggest. Say, no, Papa, my biggest problem, and now what I want us to learn today is about these gods. I want to know those who are very active now. Why mona omu favor omu?
They wouldn't be providing more blood, and omu active.
Hey,
right now they are nyami phobic, but omu dormant. They are not being worshipped again. First nyami or dormant, if any Odin, the All Father. Or dormant on your juma beam. Thor on your juma beam. Loki on your juma beam. Freya on your juma beam. Dagon on your juma beam. Baal on your juma beam.
Bilikis.
Omunya juma. Omunya chum. But I didn't Buddha that's your juma.
Because they worship
him. Thank you very much. And a Krishna that's your juma.
Temple is there.
Thank you very much.
So what do we have to worship to make sure that it's working for us?
You need to
individual affair.
Yes. Kremoni wo ho na wonye kremoni a ye fro carefree but the minute I be tuba ohun se di nuanom
Abusia, you are watching the biggest so enyame na obobo mudi say I've given you say go and watch American Gods mama osa odin mu nyina omu wom iblis so said your meme no Omunyina they are there.
Oh no, remember or sex the man power.
Or say worship me, praise me. Nti mu amone man dana na mo de we say no was swallow him.
Me Jimmy ama kura me de nyina ye wo meme bia ne ho ba no kan kwase asem. Sanity.
Ye be mene.
And ho ba ne Jimmy ne ho ba no pose krama. Na bra bo na asin sa no. Onam ho sa na nima say John the Baptist a pen.
Yeah, John the Baptist ti na so kwesi say.
Football so no dey football.
O kai so
John the Baptist is in football. That is why football spirit wombs are. That's why football tempter Abrabo says here. Park is why I for you.
So if we should,
that is why center of the football pitch. Okay? Center scene. What you say the domo here circle, it was center anymore.
Omo here line ne ba akoko.
Omo here circle.
Nitino. Hey! Knowledge day. You are watching the biggest. Say, see, I don't make me pay me my you. Is there any God week? Huh?
The spirit, I didn't know Kwame Nkrumah who says, soon small Ghana too. To no go far can Kenya made in the Bayano.
Let me ask this. Our history.
Obey Kwamuhinia. The boom was chiana, or then who've covered to the third. And now, no mamma says, welcome, or mamma says, welcome, so bad, dear, see that. Obey no better coming from my once a match of her. Because Nina, no dear Kunyan, no a common groma downfall. One another common kuma vice. Coming kuma to Kwan or dinner chijano. Mumusa Kwan Crofas way Yakusu Buddha. And in pay wooye, as an Akusu Buddha met me. Omo tu akoso mbodam omo ko tu ebo bi ensa wa akoso mbodam no ko fa Italy bishop pope the mom bishop bi do be tu bo e tu du AIS a ebo ne ba akosi wo udu Roman for sorry na wo pepo no so bo ba akosi wo asa na run about no so bo ne ba akosi wo ana ye kase kan se mo ade be che
I want to so here fan crop it's not part of it
I'm 30% ni nyina hia moja.
And this thing you are saying is very serious.
No require bed na ya ye wo Ghana ha si ya nipa enwu wo so.
99 dey say enyamene no musu ni mfa so.
Why na catch us one na ekwo so ehun ya moja.
Nti hu anu moja na ye omu hia no.
One more no nya say
yes.
Obia you di odimu ni fit bia. Anybody here? Obi obewu basa bia you obi a wanyi hwi nie. Obi oji bibi di pa you very superstitious will rough off. If you are superstitious, you don't die an early death. I'm telling you this with authority.
With authority, be able to do.
I'm telling you.
This thing there, I want us to delve deeper. This
Bible
is my pain
Bible
is why you don't want to talk about the archons and you are talking about
Bible
blood and you are luring into the
Bible
gods.
Bible say Nyankopon ka kire Moses say Madwiane ma ye di amomfa mo oja afode ma me de bia ni anopa ne anwumre eguama wanya afi baako fa bon anopa afode ne anwumre afode
Twice a day.
It busan say Moses time moja say no fegu yi. Do you know at the time of Moses ne di papa for dem nyame firstborn bia ne the bar for dem Nyankopon and later what do odwan be sesan. That is why the Israelites could not worship God. Almost worship bar because upon all the 600 and something to 700 laws and Yamedi Israel for no meaning so.
Na some Israel and this laws is it true?
Why is it not true? My dear, it's all true. Why are the Israel for Pemuja Semsa?
But some say any Israel for the just any bibia moja.
Me patrol na in Africa for Pemuja Semsa. Africa na be you be yetu.
Sada be yetu.
I say na Africa. Be ye dey say bucha. Be ye dia honhum nya onu kwa na mimu no. Be ye dey son there. Be ye dey son there. Some I grab power chair before. Be ye dia honhum nya no. Who can red witches in the fine? Are powerful.
So, Momudi Mojanti.
Are very powerful. But I too, there's only on what is I could on what say no market, on no red witches in India. And yeah, fine. But it's not even common to have a red witch.
Now people would want to know who are the old god and who are the new gods. Like I said, when we say who share American gods now, and the all coming now, they've depicted it in the movie. I will take you time. Where I got to go and see now will move him.
African gods. Tama muti shape ni ma no ba no ma mo seti jatu shape ni nyina. Yes. Enti gods bia yan worship ni bia no ba fom.
So now no they said they have new gods.
Yes, they have.
Who are those
the
new
technology gods?
Yes.
Yes.
Who are they?
The technology gods. Because right now everybody's worshiping the phone.
They can't help.
Because that question is, can you go a day without your phone?
You can't say Iblis to cry in the movie. Iblis bar from no, Barkis or bar from no. Na new gods need be command the phone and a revive in the movie. Watch the American gods.
It's yana man for a movie. Only say wo yana keke. Hollywood they are very dangerous. I don't know all the big pastors in Hollywood, all the big pastors in America would do and go through. Oh, you was washing. I didn't want to go through. Remember. And
then oh
nim says ka for Tom Ford win the true. If your boy Nancy is what a foot boy.
Does it also have spiritual backing?
Yes.
What does it benefit?
Millions are also spirit and also the opera no.
You are watching the biggest. You are sitting on Revelations platform. Here we don't do that. Here we don't do that.
I'm very sorry, madam.
Now we want to know. Sebi SC and Obi ne channel no atoha. Obebi sasa what are we talking about? We are talking about the old gods and the new gods. Wabubo Odin no money ade. Odin crowd were ye bad.
Also they powerful.
Why ye bad? He's
because
too
that's why we
cunning.
call him the our father. Valhalla. Yes, that's why I went to Sweden. And Mikaki Thor, so much media mammy and Kamechel, the hammer of Thorness also.
Right now, we want to know the gods that are ruling now.
And the technology gods.
So is there any connection between us and the blacks? Let's talk about black because you can see.
But the blacks, what technology?
Influencing all the
blacks,
things that are
what
happening.
technology do we have? We can't
so they are not influencing anything
we
here.
can't even develop a toothpick, a common bloody toothpick. What technology do we have? Tell me.
What can we do?
I've told you there's nothing. You need to make alliance with the other gods. Just have an alliance with them. I say no. Baby apuni, Mali apuni ho. Burkina Faso apuni ho. It won't be you no me free has ko Burkina Faso. Sanetie. It is the Burkina Faso so many Ghana be yaka no many Ivory Coast be yaka. Why na be you no mama?
Problem ni you.
That's right.
And so still Ghana is poor.
That is why. One was see cool as Abucheda. What is see cool as Europe da? But the head of the cool team see Africa.
That's what
me that's it. Because more wana mo janhwim wa so mo jafiem.
Is there any structures for us? Is there any solution? Is there any small things we can do?
You just need to be spiritually inclined. You need to have a bit of knowledge in spirituality. Then you know we don't walk alone. We are not alone. Something is watching us every time and every day. Maame Grace, every day, 24 hours, nipa 59,000
every day.
Every
the
day.
whole world.
The whole world, 59,000 in statistics. Why are you still in existence if there's not a purpose and a reason for you? They are fidgeting with us. Trust me. They see us to be. I don't even know the correct word to use for us.
Now you into me so nyashe.
Yeah, na be. And they do go beans. Now we ma share na woteta. Untimi nya hwe. Dia na be. Wa nyim frama na wo fu be don ama. Wo be wuti. Agi se wi a esizi na esizi. Sa na de ne tie. This year Pharisee akodi beans na fu ahwe na yim frama. Enyim frama na nyam.
You are watching the Enye easy o, ya fu di ado ankasa. Papa Ghana, and that's all me.
For them.
Oh, ya hu to.
I want you.
You see, my biggest problem is electricity, banking system.
Are electricity move face problem wa? Tell me pe kura si do. Yeah, you num kania o. You rural electrification, you num kania. This is why I don't like the big city. Pe kura si. Yeah, you be use you num kania, you num kania. About the BBA, nti dem won chere na mo se mo fa mi hu bi o.
Onim ne ekoso.
David me. Banking system. Me to form the musical show. What to
form musical show? Really?
Me ba sheshe bottle mu me to form the musical show.
Na wo e?
Mi wo anka.
Anka for what? You are watching the biggest oh. Papa AJAGURAJA yem crofo na omudi omusika hyehyɛ wɔ na asɔfo ne sɛ bia bottle sɛ ayi hyena bottle ne hyɛ fam wɔ na munkotu ne sika ne hyɛ bi nie
bi titini pa si de o za to bang ne so afato ya na do za beto fam wɔ
o de yɛ o bank where's your bank was ase Enti no mo mo kita authorities ne ade a mo de boa individual people no Bibi anyone betumi aye e de aboa country, not me per se as a person, but country no.
Country ni per se eboa. Na fa na foto ma pefra. E was 1 year bi ensu bia ensu kesi bi organ bi nkomo mo nantwi.
Who is supposed to do that?
I was say Minister of Chieftaincy and Traditional Affairs.
Okay.
And I was say yes Ejuma.
Who is that? Find him for me.
So I blame him. If the country is going in abyss, I blame him. Country, no. Ghana is not a Christian nation. Ghana is not an Islamic nation. Ghana is a traditional nation. Tina na runs it so. Asofo be bompaye. Kremofo be bompaye na ni me na me. Ni me na me. Aron sa memu koso. Se see yes Christo agro for Christ. It is hard and yet come abosom some. Ye go so. Obi na chichiri kuro na abeto yo. Yesu abeto nsu. Even God came and met darkness. Yes. Because the Bible says, and God said, let there be light.
And there was light.
That means there was darkness before light. That is why Asante. Ayekesieno. Sante hini mfana mamre niaguro. Do you know that Sante hini only kneels down to one person and one person only? The Anglican Archbishop. Apart from him, he does not go on his knees for anybody.
Why is this so?
President Kurakocha Santehina wants to infra kunyacho. But Opama Anglican Bishop Andrew Santehina. Because I don't know, that's tradition.
Sanansi okoye ya omu chagu no so wako bu kotojama.
But oje ni day Nana Santehina one yai obebu kotojoa. They are the only ones who know the secret to it. I'm telling you.
Hey.
Nana Santehina. Nadaoma. Ojo Freemason. Akonfo. Abosomfo abayifo adamoni huhume wo Santehina mu nyina ahya nase. Woni nse huhum ba wakomba na Nana Santehina ne nsa kan se no ano akomna ntinsi ensi usubiem spirit ne ko ontinsi usubiem.
Waja.
That man is very powerful. Ono bayifo nye no.
Wapa ho.
Ono timi fa ne nkwa duro so. Tie komo ni you. But ono mpa abone ho ban. Na wo kwase ampa nya obosa shots ba ko.
Almost say a time aso. Would the advice I wo e dey marry say about this God and this worship thing because me die mom de nukure ni nyame anim ne bronsametiko. Sa modasam ne die. Some dasam ne dia media me say I akons no mudi mu akotene. Me defend the creator. He is not or she is not responsible for this bloody stuff.
Now, he could, if he is not responsible, he can as well as stop it. Did he not create those icons? So why don't he stop it?
It's because
why
like
he has the power to stop it.
Like you said.
Soja for ba boye wa. Omo boye. And another do artist soja for boye. And not just one phone call.
Na wo kan
hello commander me message who soldier for ko obiem it is an another one Fred ya that means an another movie
fe no waka asem ti sanet here
and me so dey make master na make they say don't let me talk about the alcohol please Maame Grace you be free so him
me you will free so him you will free musuom
stop those people those spirits those entities I don't want to mess with them. Members so many could have me. I just don't want to mess with them. Let's drop them. Let's drop it. Nipa you cry ye interview a moment. Ba could be di matem on the o revon adi nso hia sie. Ba could be di matem. O revon adi nso hia huhuru mu. O trouser, get boy be di matem so o trouser said the one nim. Eti o dey twaso. O trouser said the one nim. Yeah.
Say da ben pa na we that him didi.
You are
watching the biggest and the largest. That is Wawunim Prophet Kobna Esiama. Ye nyina ye nim ne say odif obofu kese AJAGURAJA ono and then or what set you so you discussing the old gods near their day. Said ye be ye ni ye hwehwe na ba bia mpesa me de ne kono o se onko. Ntimi de ne be si he ya. This is the reason why you have to appreciate me. I put myself through all this danger and give you all these things about this icons. Who we are. Some down me catch them so no be to match was physically. I'm when near say I read. Oko come masem no one can hear. And so I say how the uncle me ni fi musu me so me obofo ba. Woman me Nebraska nti
Nebraska me some more difficult me ma odinfu fokre mu dupa
me pesa me ye bofo
oh bofo sa
me nya den
you should be
me Metatron wa
hey me pacho ho dey ran wa me so dey pacho
you don't want to call me Metatron wa
Obi ti sa die esi wo ha sei obi ehu a the person sees it as an art. But me, it is spiritual. This is the globe. And interest. Okay.
People don't even know what we give them.
Okay.
They don't know.
But do they even understand why you have this here?
No.
Oh, okay. So this is the earth. This is the globe. This is the earth. Where earth. And now whom I so. The power between good and evil are women in air share. Will be a watch will be a we papa. Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, Papa. We appreciate you and we love you. We always love you. Revelations platform always love you, and we appreciate your backings. Like I do appreciate. They've started visiting me now, and I'm so happy. Papa, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching the biggest, the largest, and the greatest African spiritual platform. Obi, Papa, na ko say I do baby anka the